Good folks, this is the situation in the Ardennes at the end of the 12th turn, the PM turn from the 21st of December. Basically, during this turn, the Germans were trying to exploit their advantages established in the AM turn, and the Americans did a lot of damage recovery. AM turn was pretty good for the Germans. They broke through around Bastogne, and so in this turn, they were trying to break through again. I've gone through the night turn as well here. So actually, this is actually the end of the night turn, just before the AM turn. So they set up a few, two stacks, I believe, over here with night markers and one over here, but failed to really do anything with those night turns. They were trying to set up for an exploitation. It just didn't happen. They got engaged. You can see here, these are the two stacks here, in fact. 2nd SS Panzer Division. They got an engage. I think it was an A1D1 result. We lost a very nice, what are they? Tank unit with 7 attack factors. That's very disappointing. And failed to gain ground here. The other night marker was over here. And what happened was the Americans counterattacked. So the Germans were able to push the Americans back to Hotten and this area. Americans counterattacked with 11 factors, and you can see the disrupted Germans here. And that really blocked this area and prevented the Germans from exploiting anything. So, yeah, you can see also the Americans pretty much blowing every bridge in sight, everything across here. But the Germans have crossed the Ourthe at La Roche and Ardennes with infantry and are repairing that bridge. This is a pretty important road here. If they can repair that, well, it will be repaired in the next AM turn, I believe, and they can start to ship their units across there. So they will have a path across the Ourthe, maybe mispronouncing that, but right in the centre there. A lot of infantry. This is all infantry, mechanised, motorised infantry, which can cross that river. Their tanks are kind of stuck on this side of the river around this area. So yeah, a lot of density around Bastogne, a lot of the Germans moving up, a lot of the infantry finally catching up, finally getting some artillery in the area, a lot of roadblocks. As you can see, the Americans really trying to slow down and congest German traffic through this area. It's not really working because there are a lot of other secondary roads. You can see, well, it's working to some small extent, but Germans still being able to find a way through to the front. But also some action taking, you can see the American casualties out in the background, but some action taking place around here, near Verviers, Spa, just southwest of Liège, as the 9th SS also tried to exploit their early advantages. Unfortunately, also unsuccessful. An engaged marker here, didn't do much. Yeah. So, British have arrived, helping out with Verviers. So in this case, the AM turn was great for the Germans, but the PM turn and the night turn wasn't so great. And, they struggled to really break through anywhere. So this time kind of tends to happen. The Germans sort of break through, create a bit of a gap, gain 4, 5, 6 hexes, and then the Americans rally, rebuild their defensive positions, and the Germans have to wait for all their artillery to catch up to the front and all their infantry, whereupon they can renew the offensive. So that is the situation. We're about to head into the 13th turn. There is a massive stack of Americans arriving. You can see that big stack up the top there. They are arriving this turn. The Germans, I guess, on the plus side, they have captured a lot of American entry hexes around the flanks, and this forces the Americans to take one of these units to block that entry hex. I mean, not a lot, but it's substantial enough to prevent, for example, the 10th Armoured Division way out on the left here from entering the map and helping with the defence of Bastogne. So yeah, the German advances along their flanks has cost the Americans a lot of their reinforcements. Yeah, so I'm about to head into 13th turn. I'll report back later.